Good morning students, we'll start with the new chapter 5, periodic classification of elements. Okay, now at present we have got 118 elements. Okay, out of this 118, 94 are occurring naturally. Okay, the elements were being discovered and the scientists gathered more and more information about these properties of these elements. Okay, so in order to know these elements better, there was chaos. So in early attempts for classification of elements were made so that we can come to know about the properties of these elements. Okay, so the first classification, like why was the classification needed? Like for example, if you go in shops, okay, for buying anything, you know that the soaps are kept at one place, the biscuits will be kept at one place. Okay, so that the shopping becomes better and easier. Okay, even among the soap you have got bathing soap stacked separately from washing soap. Similarly, the scientists made several attempts to classify the elements according to their properties and get an orderly arrangement out of this chaos which was there. Okay, so that we know what element has got what property just by looking at that the classification. Now the first scientist was Daubenier. Now Daubenier tried, he was a German, Daubenier was a German scientist. Okay, he tried to arrange the elements according to similar properties into groups. Okay, so he identified some groups of 3 elements each. That is why it is known as triads. Okay, now Daubenier showed that these 3 elements, just turn the page, these 3 elements in a group, okay, that is a triad, were written in increasing order of their atomic masses, and the atomic masses of the middle element was roughly the average of the atomic masses of other 2 elements. For example, the triad consisting of lithium Li, sodium Na and potassium K, okay, with respective atomic masses 6.9, 23.0 and 39.0. Okay, these were the 3 triads. Okay, so what is the average mass of Li and K, and how does it compare with atomic mass of Na? So if you see all these 3 and divide it by 3, you will come to know that this is the middle one. So this is kept in the center. Okay, now the triads, what he made, okay, in table 5.1 you can make triads from this. Okay, now how he made was, in see table 5.2, we have got lithium, sodium, calcium as one triad, then calcium, strontium, barium as second triad, chlorine, bromine and iodine as third triads. So these were the triads which he made according to the atomic masses. So this middle ones are the average of these 2. Okay, but Daubenier triad, okay, could identify only 3 elements. So the classification system was not that useful. Okay, so the next was Newland's laws of octaves. Now what Newlands did was that he because the attempts made by Daubenier, others chemists were also now encouraged to do this arrangement. So Johns Newland was the next English scientist. Now he arranged these elements in order of increasing atomic masses. Okay, now the lowest mass, that is hydrogen, and he ended it with thorium, that is the 56th element. So he classified 56 elements, and then he found out that every 8th element had the similar properties to the first one, and he gave this name as octaves according to the octaves of music and called it as law of octaves. Now for understanding this better, we go to the next page, page number 81, where you have got table 5.3. Now you see this, how he has classified. He started with hydrogen and went to thorium. Now if you see lithium, if you start from here, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So these 2 have got similar properties. If you start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these 2 have got similar properties. So every element has got 8 elements in between to have similar properties. Okay, so if you consider this as first, this will be the 8th one. These 2 have got similar properties. If you start from here, suppose here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again these two will have same properties. Okay. But there were certain disadvantages of this law of octets which was only applicable up to calcium. So up to calcium everything was proper. From here everything was not matching. Okay. The next is that only 56 elements were classified. Okay. Now what happens if more elements were discovered and they did not fit into the law of octets? Okay. Now Newlands also adjusted two elements in the same slot. Can you see here? Cobalt and nickel are there in the same slot. Okay. So if you see here, iron which resembles cobalt and nickel in property has been placed far away. Now you can see here this is iron Fe and this is cobalt and nickel. Even iron and cobalt have got same properties. So this classification was not very clear, and after calcium this 8 octaves was not followed. Okay. So that is why Newland's law of octave only worked with higher elements till calcium. Okay, thank you.